want to welcome you guys to our third installment of Inside Cougar Athletics. I'm your host, Leland Reagan, right here on the beautiful campus of Central Georgia Technical College. It's the holiday season, and we're getting in the holiday spirit right now. Games and season is wrapping up, going strong right now. Our ladies are on top of the game right now. Had an outstanding week this week. We want to make sure each and every one of you guys get an opportunity to come out to 1931 Rocky Creek Road and be a part of what we have going on with this Cougars here and the Lady Cougars over at our beautiful Cougar Gymnasium. Later on in the show, we'll talk to our featured student athlete of the week, Miss Shermika Harris will be joining us, as well as we'll talk with Coach Rico Dawson, who's had a tough week this week. They had an opportunity to win some close games, but to no avail. We'll talk about that a little bit later, as well as we'll do our faculty and department spotlight with Barbering and Cosmetology with Miss Cathalene Lawrence and Mr. Terrance Shinholster. We'll also talk to the victorious Lady Cougars and Coach Fala Bullock, the head women's basketball coach here at Central Georgia Tech. They'll talk about their winning ways and some of their huge victories that they've had. Even with some injuries this season, they've had some outstanding games and an outstanding season going to this point right now, trying to get atop the GCAA Region 17.
And welcome back to Inside Cougar Athletics at the CGTC Gymnasium. It is rocking in here at 1931 Rocky Creek Road. I'll tell you right now, our Lady Cougars with a huge victory over Chattahoochee Tech. Coach, unbelievable game. You guys came out. Y'all were behind a little bit early in the game, but these young ladies fought back and they fought hard.
Oh yeah, well, that's when our experience comes through. We played a younger, maybe a little less experienced team, but our sophomores really stepped up and played a heck of a game and came back and fought for every possession. It was great. Rebounds off the chain right there. You had Lakeisha Beasley was on the boards, pulling them down. She had a great game, obviously, defensively as well. Yeah, this is the game we needed Lakeisha to break out on. 14 rebounds today, and she earned every single one of those. She really fought hard on the boards, and we're proud of her effort. That's what we expect out of Keisha, so we're glad she's starting to hit her strides, and I think this is her time to really explode on the boards. All right, Takira Gibbs as well had a good performance. She came in also off the bench, young freshman legs, fresh legs coming out. Give us a rundown on that as well. Well, we know KG is quite a spectacle to watch. She's a lot of fun, and her energy is what she brings to this team. She gets out and gets rebounds as a smaller guard, and she pushes in transition, and it's just so much fun to watch her because she's so great at getting down the court and creating. If she's not scoring, she's able to dish it off, and we really needed that energy tonight to get this win. You keep getting Jasmine Greer more acclimated back to being on the court as well. I think she looks like she's getting her legs back under. I saw her hit a couple deep threes as well. Give me a little insight on Jasmine Greer. Jazz had a great game. This is the type of game that we need Jazz to have, where she does a little bit at a time. She had great rebounds tonight. She had some big ones, and then she hit those threes, and that really just set the crowd off, and the energy in the gym erupted. And I think the crowd is ready for Jazz to come back and to get back to herself. So I think that this was really a good game for her to be able to do that. Inside Cougar Athletics here with the women's basketball coach, Coach Fala Bullock. They had a huge victory here this Saturday on Macon Church Day here at Central Georgia Technical College. We want to thank all the churches in the area that came out this past week and enjoyed this huge victory for our CGTC Lady Cougars. Back to you guys.
We'll take a quick commercial break and we'll come back right here on Inside Cougar Athletics, brought to you by the CGTC Booster Club. We'll be back.
The merger of Central Georgia Technical College and Middle Georgia Technical College brings two great colleges together.
It means creating more opportunities and a better learning environment.
It means greater convenience with over 15 locations in 11 counties with over 200 programs of study.
The merger means a larger and stronger college.
Where transferring to a four-year college is easier than ever.
And I have more opportunities to participate in activities outside the classroom.
The merger means better opportunities for our community as well.
It will create an economic base for all of Central Georgia,
with strong ties to local businesses and industry.
It is projected the merger will have a significant tax savings
while creating one of the largest two-year colleges in Georgia.
It provides a well-trained workforce to keep our largest employers strong.
CGTC and MGTC.
We're better.
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 Better together. Learn more at centralgatech.edu and middlegatech.edu.
And guys, welcome back to Inside Cougar Athletics here at the beautiful Wellness Center here on the campus of Central Georgia Technical College, where you can come in and get all your fitness needs taken care of right here at the Wellness Center on Central Georgia Technical College's campus. Here joining me right now, assistant women's basketball coach, Coach April Wallace, former Georgia Tech standout and former Jones County High School standout as well. Coach Wallace, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for being with us as well. Obviously, we want to congratulate you Lady Cougars, obviously, for having an outstanding week of basketball right now.
Yes.
Y'all have been winning games. You are sitting in the top 2 or 3 in the division right now. 7-3 on the season. That's got to be exciting times, Coach.
Absolutely. We've been working extremely hard. Our girls have been putting in extra workouts and after practice. They are really committed to trying to be successful and have a great season this year.
Well, you guys are definitely having that. You've got some sophomores that seem to have stepped their game up since last season. Bria Walker drops 19.
Yeah.
I think she goes 5 for 7 from the three-point line a couple nights ago. You also have Shermika Harris, who is our featured player of the week as well, our student athlete of the week. You guys stick around and get a chance to see about and talk to Shermika Harris as well. Give us some insight on those sophomores that you have here playing that's doing such a great job.
Absolutely. Our sophomores, they have really made the commitment this summer to get in the gym, build the chemistry with one another, and commit to winning games. So they've been working really hard. They've taken on that challenge of being leaders for the freshmen. And last year they had to rely on the sophomores from last year, but they said, hey, this is our team and we're going to run it. So that's exactly what they've been doing. All
right, we're going to do a little segment we call Ask the Coach, where you guys can send your questions out on Twitter or on Facebook. The Twitter questions can be sent out at CGTC Athletics on Twitter or on Facebook, CGTC Cougar Athletics on Facebook. You can also give us a call at 478-757-2571. Leave us a nice little voicemail and we'll get you guys on air. First question, it comes from on Twitter, is from Prestwidge on Twitter, at Prestwidge. Is Jasmine Greer 100%, and how much does having her back help the team?
Yes, Jasmine has been released, Prestwidge. She is actually still continuing to do her rehab, and when we have Jasmine on the floor, it's undeniable that she is an impact player. She comes in and she grabs boards like no other player that we have. Her athleticism alone just allows her to do that. Plus the skill level that she has with being able to shoot the ball from the three-point range all the way in. It's a pleasure to have her back. We're happy. Our team is happy, and I think that the girls are really going to help, are going to rally around her and really try to make sure that she has that confidence to be able to take us to the next level.
All right, last question before we let you go, Coach. We have another Twitter question from @forever_curious, @forever_curious, obviously forever_curious. How much does the team feed off of the crowd, band, and cheer squad at the home games?
Man, we need you guys, okay? The band, the cheer squad, the fans, you guys are our backbone. So we definitely feed off of you guys. When you guys are cheering, it makes our girls that much more excited and that much more passionate about the game because we want to win for you guys. So definitely, we feed off of that. So continue to cheer us on and support us. We love it.
All right, well, there it is. You guys keep coming out to the Cougar Gymnasium, helping our ladies. Obviously, again, they're at a 7-3 record on the season. Unbelievable season to begin with right now. Coach April Wallace, assistant women's basketball coach here at Central Georgia Technical College. We'll take a quick commercial break and come back where we'll have our spotlight feature on our department spotlight for barbering and cosmetology. We'll bring Terrance Shinholster in and Cathalene Lawrence. We'll be back.
The merger of Central Georgia Technical College and Middle Georgia Technical College brings 2 great colleges together.
It means creating more opportunities and a better learning environment.
It means greater convenience with over 15 locations in 11 counties with over 200 programs of study.
The merger means a larger and stronger college.
Where transferring to a four-year college is easier than ever.
And I have more opportunities to participate in activities outside the classroom.
The merger means better opportunities for our community as well.
It will create an economic base for all of Central Georgia.
With strong ties to local businesses and industry.
It is projected the merger will have a significant tax savings
while creating one of the largest two-year colleges in Georgia.
It provides a well-trained workforce to keep our largest employers strong.
CGTC and MGTC.
We're better.
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 Better together.
Learn more at centralgatech.edu and middlegatech.edu.
And guys, welcome back to Inside Cougar Athletics. I'm your host, Leland Reagan, and I'm right here in the CGTC Barbering Department here on the campus of Central Georgia Technical College, here with Program Chair, Mr. Terrance Shinholster. Mr. Shinholster, how are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine. How you doing?
I am outstanding. I tell you, one of the things I see, obviously, you've got a customer in the chair right now. We want to know a little bit about what, obviously, with the department, how many students you guys have and what you guys are trying to do here at Central Georgia Technical College.
We average about 35 to 45 students per semester, and what we do as far as the students coming in so they can learn about the history of barbering. It's not just about a student obtaining their barbering license, but it's so that they can understand the history, what the word barbering stands for, what it derives from, and once they obtain those licenses, they have different avenues that they go through. They don't just have to only stand behind the chair and cut hair all day.
Well, you guys also have, at the end of each semester, looks like y'all have the state board come in and give these, I might be a little bit wrong on that, but it looks like y'all have the state board come in. Obviously, they get tested and get licensed and everything else kind of like they would at any other thing.
Right, you're absolutely right. We actually do the state board examination here. They alternate between here and Atlanta every other month, the last Monday of each month. The students are actually given that practical exam before they do the one for state board. So we have a 100% pass ratio for the barbering program for the students that go and take the state board examination.
All right, well, again here with Mr. Shinholster, the program chair for the barbering department here at Central Georgia Technical College. Mr. Shinholster, before we get out of here, we'd like to let you guys, the fans and viewers out there know as well, what about the fact that they can come down here and get a haircut, facial, eyebrow arch, all of those things through the barbering department?
Right, right. Every service that's offered in cosmetology is the same service that we offer in barbering, except for pedicures and manicures. Haircuts are $4. This particular style that this gentleman has is only going to cost him $4. Student athletes, the cuts are free, but if you're a student in a different program, then you only have to pay $4 for it. And also for faculty, they're free for faculty. Haircuts, eyebrow archers, facials, wet sets, permanent waves, and hair colors. So just come on down and see us, and we'll be happy to service you.
And even the general public can be serviced as well. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, there it is, Mr. Terrance Shinholster, program chair for the barbering department here at Central Georgia Technical College. Now we're going to talk to Miss Lawrence, that's over at Cosmetology. We have Miss Cathalene Lawrence, program chair for the Cosmetology department. Miss Lawrence, how you doing today? Outstanding. I see you working with one of your students today. Looks like getting ready for some state board stuff. Want to get some insight on the cosmetology department for those students that are looking to possibly enroll in the cosmetology program.
Well, we have a very good program. We have approximately around 150 students right now, and we are in the process of trying to boost up the enrollment for this department.
Well, it looks like you guys also have, and from what I understand, it's not just about doing hair or getting, obviously being able to just style hair, but it's understanding people's hair and understanding how hair works, kind of the histology of hair. Give us an insight on that.
The main thing about cosmetology is the students that we'll teach the students to, like you said, to understand hair. The main part of understanding hair is the texture. And once you understand the texture and you know that, the different products that we use, you would know exactly what you need to use as far as shampooing, conditioners, relaxers, color, cold wave perms, and all.
You guys have some, obviously some outstanding prices on some of your services here as well. Will you give the viewers some of that information as well?
Our shampoos start at $2. Conditioners depends on what type it is. If it's just an instant condition, Probably $1. Deep conditions, maybe $5. But our relaxers, they starts from 25, 28 and up. It all depends on the type of style that the person is getting.
All right, well, there it is, Miss Cathalene Lawrence, program chair here in the Cosmetology department. You guys get down here and obviously see what's going on here in the Cosmetology department here at Central Georgia Technical College. If you want more information, you can go to www.centralgatech.edu. All right, coming up next, we'll have Coach Rico Dawson, men's head basketball coach. Coming up next, right here on Inside Cougar Athletics. We'll be back.
The merger of Central Georgia Technical College and Middle Georgia Technical College brings two great colleges together.
It means creating more opportunities and a better learning environment.
It means greater convenience with over 15 locations in 11 counties with over 200 programs of study.
The merger means a larger and stronger college.
Where transferring to a four-year college is easier than ever.
And I have more opportunities to participate in activities outside the classroom.
The merger means better opportunities for our community as well.
It will create an economic base for all of Central Georgia.
With strong ties to local businesses and industry.
It is projected the merger will have a significant tax savings
while creating one of the largest two-year colleges in Georgia.
It provides a well-trained workforce to keep our largest employers strong.
CGTC and MGTC.
We're better.
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 Better together.
Learn more at centralgatech.edu and middlegatech.edu.
And guys, welcome back to Inside Cougar Athletics. We're here inside the Cougar Gymnasium at 1931 Rocky Creek Road, right here, home of the Cougars' loudest place to play in GCAA basketball. Right now, our featured player of the week right now, Miss Shermika Harris from Social Circle. Shermika, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, so how about you?
I'm outstanding. All right, she's a sophomore here at Central Georgia Technical College. Shermika, what brought you to Central Georgia Technical College?
Wanted to further my career as a basketball player. I also wanted to go farther from JUCO, trying to get into a D2, D1 school education.
Kind of further your career, extend your education a little bit. Give us a little bit about what your major is. What are you studying at Central Georgia Tech?
My major is criminal justice.
How are you enjoying that? You've got Dr. Kramer. Is it Dr. J. Kramer?
Yes, sir.
How are you enjoying criminal justice right now?
I'm loving it a lot. It's a new experience for me, and it's very challenging, but I can handle it.
All right. It's obvious you are at home on the basketball court here with Shermika Harris, number 5, Central Georgia Technical College. You are at home on the basketball court. You have had an outstanding season. You had a very good year last year. You kind of came in and did some great things for the school last year as a freshman. Now leading the team this year with 17 points a game. And you've kind of been the linchpin or the spark plug. Give us a kind of an idea how the confidence that the coaching staff here at Central Georgia Tech has put into you this year.
Coach B, she taught me a lot about, building my confidence up and going out there playing my game. Coach Wallace also taught me about that. Tell me just play, don't worry about making mistakes. And that's what I do when I'm on the court. I don't worry about, falling short on a shot or making mistakes, making bad passes, turning over the ball. I try to do what I can for the team and for my coaches.
Well, obviously, you have been really, truly, every time you get on the court, you are the emotional leader of this team. You get out, I don't care if the team is in a situation where they might be another team is on a run, you go out there and give your defensive presence. Whether you guys need offense, you go out there, you drive it, take the ball to the basket. That's one of the things I actually want to talk to them about. The fact that you're relentless, you are fearless when it goes to driving the ball and taking it to the basket. Where did you get that from? It is no fear going in there against the towers and going in and taking the ball to the basket.
It's all practice leading, I practice it, so whatever I practice in practice, it is what I do in the game.
Well, obviously, right here, Shermika Harris, number 5 from Social Circle, majoring in criminal justice right now at Central Georgia Tech. You guys have been on a 4-game winning streak. This has been an exceptional year for you guys. You're right now 6-2 on the season. How exciting is it? Are you seeing the growth that obviously Coach Wallace and Coach Bullock had promised you guys coming into this season?
Yes, sir, I do. This year's team, I feel like I know we're going to go all the way this year. I know it for sure. With all the different techniques we have on this team, the drivers, the shooters, the post players we have, everybody being physical, I know we're going to be a good team this year.
All right, last question before I let you go. The funny thing for me is you guys have gone on this 4-game win streak without your top player from last year, Jasmine Greer. How much do you feel like she's going to also inject and put back into this team as well when she gets completely healthy?
Oh, when she get in, it's on then. Like, it's going to be crazy. With the average points we're scoring a game now, I know it's going to be twice as much when she get in the game because she's a baller.
Yeah, y'all did put up 115 points just a week and a half ago. So, all right, guys, there it is, our Spotlight Player of the Week, Shermika Harris, number 5. You guys come check her out right here at the Cougar Gymnasium, 1931 Rocky Creek Road. You guys can go to centralgatech.edu/Cougars, look up the schedule, and get one of the games. Also, don't forget, guys, K through 8th grade are free. High schoolers are only $1, and adults are only $3 right here. Shermika, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right.
The merger of Central Georgia Technical College and Middle Georgia Technical College brings 2 great colleges together.
It means creating more opportunities and a better learning environment.
It means greater convenience with over 15 locations in 11 counties with over 200 programs of study.
The merger means a larger and stronger college.
Where transferring to a 4-year college is easier than ever.
And I have more opportunities to participate in activities outside the classroom.
The merger means better opportunities for our community as well.
It will create an economic base for all of Central Georgia.
With strong ties to local businesses and industry.
It is projected the merger will have a significant tax savings
while creating one of the largest 2-year colleges in Georgia.
It provides a well-trained workforce to keep our largest employers strong.
CGTC and MGTC.
We're better.
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 Better together.
Learn more at centralgatech.edu and middlegatech.edu.
And welcome back to Inside Cougar Athletics here at the beautiful Wellness Center on the campus of Central Georgia Technical College. I'm your host, Leland Reagan, and joining me right now, Cougars coach, head men's basketball coach, Coach Rico Dawson. Coach, this is obviously you guys had a really hard-fought game this past weekend and had some really close games, some hard-fought games this entire season. But this past weekend versus Chattahoochee Tech was a really tough game. You guys kind of fought it all the way down to the wire.
Yeah, I think David Archer, he does a good job with his ball club and that program, and we just came up short.
Well, obviously a little bit short, 74-70 was that score, but you had some a lot of good production from a lot of people in that game. Some great production, obviously, from guys like Cameron Baker, your freshman standout. He's been doing some outstanding things, and obviously we're looking at him as our featured player of the week, our spotlight player of the week next week.
Yeah, we knew coming in that Cameron had a chance to do some great things for us, and we're just trying to build off that. We also have our other freshmen that are coming along pretty well. It's just going to take some time.
Yeah, you guys went out. You played some tenacious defense. You frustrated some guys a lot as well. Kind of like what I saw out of you guys at Georgia Perimeter earlier this season. You guys were down about 30 points in that game versus Georgia Perimeter and came back, with defense. Your defense basically turning the ball over, getting steals, hitting baskets as you needed, and winning and losing a game, by only 8 points in that game. That was a very hard-fought game when you look at it. How you seem to be teaching a scrappy kind of defense, get in your face and hands moving, guys moving their feet. This is great to see on this defense on this team.
Well, one thing we have to correct is we have a tendency of coming out slow. So we're working hard in practice to try to combat that with a little more intensity in warm-ups and trying to get kids mentally ready to play.
Well, all right, here in the Cougar Wellness Center here on the campus of Central Georgia Technical College, you guys, to find out any and everything about CGTC and our schedules here, you can go to www.centralgatech.edu/Cougars. Last thing before I let you go, had a few games obviously this week as well with Middle Georgia Tech on Monday, and then you guys came back and played Middle Georgia Tech yesterday. How good was it to have this kind of a rivalry game, Coach, where you guys actually are playing a team that you're going to be kind of merging with an institution for next season?
Well, I think first of all, it's always good to have a close rivalry. Our kids play against each other in the summer, so it's going to be a lot of trash talking. A lot of guys are going to be up to play this game, and hopefully we can come out on top. Well, I want to give each and every one of you an opportunity to come out and show your support. Definitely come out. All this coming up week, we're going to have a bunch of different games all season long. Again, you guys can go to centralgatech.edu/Cougars. That's centralgatech.edu/Cougars. Coach, thank you so much for your time again. We appreciate it, and we'll get at you again next week.
Thank you.
All right, that's Inside Cougar Athletics. We want to thank each and every one of you for being a big part of the show. We also want to thank our sponsors, Butler Automotive Group, Piedmont Orthopedic and Complex. We also want to thank Macon Occupational Healthcare, Bramall Homes, as well as Walmart. These are our huge contributors, as well as each and every one of you guys that has contributed to the CGTC Booster Club. And guys, don't forget, we want to make sure you guys can be a part of the show by asking the coach. You can call 478-757-2571. That's 478-757-2571. You guys can also follow us on Twitter at CGTC Athletics or on Facebook at CGTC Cougar Athletics. That's at CGTC Cougar Athletics. Don't forget to tune in each and every week right here at 12:30 p.m. where we have all and any and everything Cougar Athletics right here on Inside Cougar Athletics. Don't forget as well, you can, if you want to register for classes or get it rolled into CGTC, you can go to centralgatech.edu. And as always, let's go Cougars.